Yo, what's up, boys? Yeah, I mean, by the title of this video, you're here because it either happened to you or you heard about it and you don't believe it. You're talking to the perfect man. I've been in and out of this about 4 times recorded, and it hasn't happened to me in a while. I'm gonna walk you through what to do, what it is, but we're gonna be talking about sleep paralysis. All right, boys. Yeah, my hair is a little messy, but sleep paralysis, it's a temporary state where you're awake but unable to move or speak. Now, AI Google says typically occurring as you fall asleep or wake up. That is cap. Um, Basically, my theory, and I think this is the correct theory, is whenever you're sleeping, you go through different cycles, and those cycles are called REM sleeping, something like that. But every 2 hours, you go through a cycle of sleep, and then you enter the REM state where you get most of your dreams and most of your energy back. That's when your body completely shuts off. But that's like 2 4 hours in, like right in the middle of your sleep. But basically, people get this, confused with translucent sleep, which is they call it that, or they call it lucid dreaming, which is from Juice World, lucid dreams. It's basically a state of dreaming where the dreamer is aware they are dreaming and they can often influence the dream's content. Now that's I don't really know much about that. I can't really influence anything in my dreams. I like to believe that. Sometimes I do remember or think that I just started flying because I wanted to in my dream, or made it last longer because I was aware it was a dream. But basically, sleep paralysis. In Spanish, they say, se te sube el muerto, or like the dead gets on top of you. That's basically the translation. And it's in English. I don't think they have a saying. It's just called sleep paralysis. But basically, what happens is while you're sleeping, you can't fucking move. You can't say anything. You can breathe. You can blink. One time this happened to me. I'm gonna talk about my experiences, and then I'll tell you guys what to do and what will help you. The first time it ever happened to me, because I started a job where I work every other month. I work nights, so it kind of fucked up my sleep schedule, and I think that's what triggered it. But basically, the first time it happened to me, I was just staying still. I've heard about this, I've heard about the, Hispanics say it a lot, so I was aware of what happens. But basically, I didn't know what to do. I was just staying still, and I woke up randomly in the middle of the day, right, kind of like on a work day, So I was sleeping in the daytime. I woke up and I couldn't move. I was just staying like still like this. I couldn't fucking move. So, I start getting tripped out. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I start like looking around. I can't move. I'm awake. I feel like I'm in a dream, but I'm not. And then I see in the door just shadows, and then these black clouds just fucking go around my room. And it's basically a fucking bad acid trip. I'm not even gonna cap. That's how it is. That's how it feels. I see this shadow skull figure just sitting right on the door, and then I try closing my eyes, still there. After a couple minutes, I'm freaking out. I can't move. After a couple minutes, I gain back my movement. I get up, I start breathing, and then I go through my normal phases. But the second time it happened to me, it was fucking horrifying. This is gonna be funny to you guys, and it might be disturbing. So if you guys are sensitive to like SA and all that stuff, this is a fair warning. But basically, I was sleeping on my side, and I wake up. Boom! You just open your eyes. You can't fucking move. I look around, and I'm like, yeah, I know what's going on. I look at the fucking corner, and I see this little leprechaun, and basically, like, I can see him, and he's like laughing and jumping around. Dude, this fucking leprechaun goes behind me. I'm laying to my side. He claps my cheeks. I'm fucking just like trying to fight it, bro, but I can't. I'm just standing still. And then so yeah, I got essayed by a fucking leprechaun during this dream, and then I don't think I cried, but I was like horrified, and I kind of coped with it by like laughing. And I tell that to everyone that goes through lucid dreams, because it's funny. It's horrifying, but it's funny. And then it happened to me the third time, like the 2 days right after that, and I was horrified. But unfortunately, I had a roommate, and he told me, "Hey, when this happens, just ask for your money back. It doesn't matter. Just keep asking for your money back." In Spanish, you just, you know, you tell him that he owes you something, to pay you up, to pay up, whatever. So you can do it in Spanish or English, whatever you want. But just say that they owe you money to pay you back, and just keep repeating that, and then the shadow, whatever figure is in your head, it will fucking leave. And that's what happened to me on the third time. I kept yelling. There's a pillow on like covering the half of my face, and I couldn't breathe, and I was trying to, or no, it was on top of my face, right? I slept with it because it blocks the light. I was trying to push this pillow off of my face, and I barely managed. Like, it felt like a boulder. I couldn't fucking move it. I managed to like shake it, I think, and then I saw like a figure, and I kept screaming, "Give me my money, pay up." I could hear it. I don't remember seeing it, but I kept telling the figure to pay up my money, and this was the quickest lucid dream I had, or sorry, not lucid dream. The quickest sleep paralysis, or the dead getting on top of me that I had. I just kept asking for my money back, and it lasted shorter than all the other ones, and nothing happened. And I haven't had it in what's like 3 years. So, this is advice for anyone who's been experiencing a lot of lucid dreams. It could fuck up your mental state. If shit happens, it's just a dream. It's all in your head. So just try to remember that. Try to cope with it, and try to have fun with it. Like I do. I just joke around about it, and I try to tell everyone it's very hard to remember at the moment, but you just gotta remember. Pay me my money. Give me my money. It feels like life or death when you're in this state. So just keep saying, "Hey, you owe me this. Give me my money. Pay me back." So I hope it helps anyone. You can call bullshit on this, but I'm pretty sure everyone has to go through it. So very underrated. Hopefully I brought some light and helped a lot of you guys. But I'll talk to you guys all later. And peace out.